obviously, Big Ten football is a different kind of football, and the relationships I have with the coaching staff, Coach Terry Smith, even before Penn State, he was a big part of my life. He lived down the street from me as a young kid. So,
really?
So yeah, he's been pouring into me, all my life. So I know if I go up there, I'm going to be covered.
Where was that at? Where'd you live then?
We lived in Church Hill. That's about 10 minutes from here.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he lived down the street from me. I see him all the time.
So that gave him an inside edge on the recruitment process?
A little bit. But it's not just Coach Terry, Coach James Franklin, Alan Zamitis, all those guys. I know they're going to have me covered while I'm up here.
Is there something different? Penn State's been getting a lot of guys here. They got Alex from Latrobe the other day. Are they doing something different recruiting-wise that is winning guys over? Is there any difference you see between them and what other schools are doing?
Me personally, I don't know.
Okay.
But I know for me, they had that little bit of edge, because I know I'm just going to be covered.
Okay. You said you're going to play all over the place. How are they planning on using it defensively?
So they're going to have me at outside linebacker and defensive. So I get to display my versatility a little bit.
You like that?
Yeah. I just like playing, just playing all over the place is fun for me.
Just to be, like the fifth guy from the Whitfield class here in the junior class, to commit there. Do you kind of feel like you're a part of something special right there?
Of course. I feel like, because, a lot of guys being from the Whitfield, I feel like our chemistry is going to be unmatched, But yeah, I feel good about it.
What led to the timing now? What made you decide now was the time to commit?
Thank you. Well, they came up to the school. We had a long talk about it. How they're going to use me and things of that nature. I already knew I was going to be covered there, but they was talking about how they're going to use me in their defense. I kind of won me over.
Yeah. Now, at what point did they kind of move into your top spot? And who was kind of else in it at the end? Did it come down to them Penn and Rutgers? Or?
Yeah,
was that okay? Penn Rutgers. I mean, like as far as Penn State goes, when did they kind of move into that top spot?
Well, they kind of moved in my top spot probably about last month. So yeah.
What do you think, just Imani Christian, just how's that helped you? How they helped you here, coaches, just the overall atmosphere here?
Well, here, opposed to public schools, we actually have teachers that, that will work with you, that care about you and things like that. Not saying public school teachers don't care, but sometimes them with their students, the relationship isn't there. The staff, the board members, and things of that nature, we have a bunch of people that's going to work with you personally, that are going to care about you, and like they're your own child.
When did you tell them that you committed? When did you officially commit them?
So I told
them already.
Yes. So I told them the last time they were here. What was that?
Okay. What was their reaction?
I gave him a little dramatic pause a little bit because James Franklin, he was his eyes lit up. So yeah, I know he's excited. So,
There's some local guys up there now. There's one including Timmy Robinson up there. Those guys are up there now. Do you have relationships with any of them?
I do.
Did they do any recruiting on you or anything?
I mean, yeah, a little bit. Just because we all play for Evolve, 7-on-7. But yeah, we have those kind of relationships. Him and Lamont Payne too. I have a good relationship with those guys too.
Is there anyone recently at Penn State that they kind of compare you to? Is it saying, look at this guy, and is it?
They kind of gave me a little bit of Michael Parsons a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, wow, jeez. Okay.
That's a good
That's some high praise right there.
Yeah.
What's your relationship like with DC Tom Allen? What's your relationship like with him?
So I haven't really talked to him much, but I'm excited to build with him.
How just as far as pick goes, did they make a pretty strong push at you? Or?
They did.
They did. Yeah.
So did Rutgers as well.
Rutgers.
Oh, yeah.
6'4", 220.
6'4", 220? Okay.
What's relief like now that you've already made your decision? You can just focus on your last year playing ball for Imani. What's that like?
Yes. So yeah, I'm really excited for the senior year. I know I'm going to have a big senior year. I feel like it was good for me to get it out the way, get it all over with, so I don't have to deal with the kind of pressure of committing during my senior year. So I'd rather just get it out of the way now.
Hey, Coach, what makes him special in terms of your mom?
There's not much he can't do. He's extremely coachable. He's one of the better athletes I've coached in my years. He's dynamic off the edge. Kid can rush. Kid is outstanding. He's a third down weapon. Anytime around that box, you don't know if he's going to blitz. You don't know if he's going to drop. You don't know what he's going to do because he can do multiple different things. And when I see him transition in the game, that's kind of what the game's becoming. Is guys who can do a lot of different things, and I see him growing to that. Like you said, he's got to put the work in and do the work first and cut it up there. But once he gets it, the sky's the limit, and he's going to go forward.
Dayshaun, you're one of the few guys, like kids under you at Imani, that are getting a lot of college looks. I mean, it seems like the future for this school and this program has only just begun with you. I mean, what does it mean to obviously you commit today, but just looking down the line at your teammates and how they'll have this opportunity as well? What does that mean for you?
I feel good about it. I love seeing my brothers win. And it's exciting to me because I paved the way. So just building that foundation that we're trying to build here. It's a great feeling.
Yeah, I'd second that. That's what I remember when I first got the job, and I told him, I said, you're going to be the start of something special. He just had to have faith in what I was telling him, and it's amazing to see how far he's come in that time. Imagine telling a kid you're about to be one of the top players in the country, and at that point, they was just trying to make sure he had a season. He was only 13 kids. I told him, I said, you're about to be one of the top players in the country. Lo and behold, that actually came true. But it just goes to show his hard work and that's what I mean by being coachable. When someone comes in, they tell you they're going to change your position, just trust me, and just trust me when I tell you things are going to work out for you, and he did. And I'm glad to see him getting the reward. The kid works hard. He's one of the best kids I've coached, just from a person standpoint. So I'm happy to see him get his just due and what he deserves, and more importantly, shine a light on this place and these kids that are here, and we've all taken that walk that it's going to be something special, and I think people are seeing what the special is about this place. There's something special when you walk in this place. It's different, and when you walk through our doors, you feel it. I'm happy that this place is getting the shine that it deserves. I've loved this place for a long time, so I'm happy it's starting to get the shine it deserves.
And how does that make him the second Imani player to go to a Power 5 school?
Yeah. Kenny Robinson being our first, and this area, and just proud. I grew up a minute from this area. I live in Cedar Street, 552 Cedar Street. Mom still lives there now to the day. And Stone Rocks drove from the school, and to have this type of press coverage, all you guys here for the second time is truly amazing, and I'm proud of the program and where it's going.
He said that they got comparisons to Michael Parsons.
Yeah, because
you buy into those? You like that?
I want him to work, but he can do so many different things. There's no telling where the young man may end up. He may end up being a D lineman. He may end up being a Mike backer. He may end up being a Sam. I mean, he can wind up anywhere. But once, and that's the thing about him. Once he puts the work of college and eating the way they do. There's no telling where his body's going to grow and what he can do, but you can't deny the athletic ability and how much skill set he actually has to offer someone, and that's the name of the game now is being able to offer different skills and ability to a university.
You said you grew up living near Terry Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Was he a good neighbor? Was he the one that chased kids off the lawn? Did he give good candy for Halloween? What was he like?
So I only lived there for a year. So I don't really remember much. You have to ask my dad for all that. But I don't really remember much. I just know he's been pouring into me since I was a kid. So I kind of have that kind of bond with him.
Yeah, that's good. You said you live in Apollo now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, okay. What kind of commute is that?
It's like a 30-minute drive from here.
That's not very fast.
35 to 40 minutes. He be sleep most of the time.
So it don't be feel like 40, but I guess.
Well, you're gonna feel it next year, but you're gonna be driving yourself.
Right.
How important have your parents been throughout this whole process?
Extremely, since they've been the one taking me to all these visits and games and all that. Again, I want to thank y'all for that. 'Cause they didn't have to take me nowhere. But yeah, they've been extremely important to me throughout this whole process. So I thank them for that.